Okay, hey guys, Anime West Reacts here. It's going to be a review for Owari no Seraph, or Seraph of the End, chapter 90, I believe it is. Yeah. So we start off the chapter, pretty much Kimazuki and everyone in the car freaking out, and like, Mitsume yelling that he is in trouble and telling Kimazuki to floor it. He's telling her to shut up, saying he's going as fast as he can. He's like, want me to get in an accident? You moron. Yeah, sorry. Hard to read small text. Yeah. Yeah, Yuichiro yelling, or, no. I forgot their names. There's Yuichiro, and then there's another Yu character, which is the one I've forgotten. But yeah, they're Yoichi, that's his name. I don't know how I forgot Yoichi's name. But yeah, he yells yikes because of how fast they're going. It's like bumping everywhere. Shinoa's kind of just quietly sitting there in this chapter. Chapter 90 is titled Because of Mikaela. So we got Shinoa on the cover with the overturned car, kind of like her back to us. And so yeah, she is saying, or like thanking Yuichiro with crying, I have to rescue him. But the way I am now, do I even have the power to do that? And then she pulls out her scythe and she's talking to it, says now, who will appear? Will it be she or will it be Shikima Doji? Because I guess kind of like random on who's going to appear, maybe. And so the one that ends up appearing is she. And so she's like, welcome home. And then, yeah, Kimazuki yells, sharp turn coming. I'll have to slam on the brake, so grab onto something fast. And then Shinoa, she says, don't bother slowing down, Kimazuki. I'll grab a corner of a building with my scythe. And he's like, what? You can do that? And she's just like, excuse me. Just whose power do you think whose power do you think is inside me? The very first vampire, thank you very much. And so Kimazuki's like, if you say so, here we go. And so she tells Shia to grab that wall. So she jets out from the car pretty much and latches onto a wall and they go flying around the corner. Or she's like holding onto the scythe. Everybody's kind of like, yeah, and she's like, Mitsuru says, Shinoa, you okay? And she's like, oh, fine, fine, keep turning. And I was like, because like, car gets yanked around the corner, everyone goes flying off of it. So Shinoa goes flying off first, and then Mitsume grabs onto her leg, or like her heel pretty much, because she goes flying off too, and so Yoichi grabs hold of Mitsume, tries to get hold of Kimazuki, ends up grabbing his glasses, and he's like, why, I missed. And so Kimazuki's just like, just where were you trying to grab? Because he's like trying to grab his head or something. And so yeah, then he's like, ugh, damn it. So he catches the wheel with his leg, or like his foot jumps up and grabs Yoichi's foot and pulls them all back into the car. And so yeah, someone's like, oof, there's Shinoa's like, oof, there, see, isn't the power of the first vampire amazing? And so everyone's like, it's not. And then she's just thinking, Yuichiro, hang in there, I'm on my way. So we go back over to where Yu is. Mika is freaking out because he's transforming, or yeah, he's just kind of screaming pretty much. And Yu is yelling, Mika, Mika, and he's like, no, what am I supposed to do? How do I stop this? And Yu is just yelling, no, somebody help him. Anybody, God, the devil, I don't care who it is. Can even kill me, just save Mika. And then Mika starts like starts floating up into the sky. And so Yu is yelling, no, stop Mika. And then we go into Yu's inner world with Ashira. or Ashimaru, and he's like, you, hey, you, and Yu's just silent. And Ashimaru's telling him, Mika's a lost cause, you know that, I know you feel it. And so Shira's just saying, you know him better than anyone, his life force has vanished, that means, and then Yu tells Ashira, he actually says, shut up, demon, don't talk to me, and so Ashira kind of goes quiet, but then keeps talking, saying, this will happen sometime, no matter how hard you try, no matter how much you let your greed and powers go berserk, there will be things that you just won't get. So Yu is like, I said, shut up, you're pushing a demon, and so yeah, Cher's like, it's not your fault. And then he says, shut it, want me to kill you? If you don't stop talking now, I will. And Cher's just like, go ahead and do it if you want. Granting your deepest desires is what your demon is supposed to do. So if it's like your desire to kill me, then do it. And it's like, go ahead, say whatever you want. If it means healing what's hurting you even a tiny bit, I'll do whatever you say. It's like, so please don't cry. Yeah, we turn around and see you just crying, and so he says, or Shira tells him not to cry, and then Shira says, what do you want? And he says, I don't want to be alone. And Shira says, okay. He says, I don't ever want to feel this bad ever again. And it's like, who would? And then he says, I just can't do any more than I already have. And then Shira says, I know. I like this kind of conversation. And then he's like, I wish I could disappear, vanish forever. I'm useless, a stupid monster that can't save anyone. Mom, Dad even said so. They said I was a devil, spawn, and didn't deserve to live, and I. And then the sheriff says, you want to die. And he doesn't say anything, and he says, do you? And then he says, yes. And then the sheriff kind of has like a moment where his eyes just kind of open really wide. And it's like something clicks to him, and he's like, that makes sense. I figured as much already. The desire was always floating around the darkest corners of your heart. Then Yu turns around and Sheriff saying, you were the monster that no one ever wanted. Even your own parents called you a devil from the start. You couldn't find a reason to live. You smiled and laughed, but it was empty. If someone wasn't right there to tell you, or someone wasn't right there telling you they liked you, you just didn't know why you should exist. But that someone always dies, now you can't go on living anymore. Pretty convenient for me, really. If you die, then your body is mine for the taking. And then it says, me dying would make you happy. Huh? Great. I can at least be useful then. Yeah, only a little though. Only a little. Yep, only a teeny little bit. He says, Ashimaru, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to be so weak. And he just doesn't say anything, and then he said, Ashimaru then says, now that I have my memories back, and then he's like, huh? And he keeps going, I know that a really long time ago I used to be human. And you know what? Strong humans don't exist. Humanity has never really needed to be strong, so it's not really your fault. And then Yu says, you think so? And then Ashimaru is like, yep. For humans, it's okay to cry if it hurts. And you're scared, running away is fine. And then he says, really, so it's okay for me to die. And then he says, I can't say that for sure, but if you want to, why not? That's your choice to make. And then Yu says, if I did, that'd let you take over my body, you would be happy for that, right? And he says, or Shiramaru says, I would. Yu then says, okay then. Like, giving Shiramaru the go-ahead pretty much to kill him. Sorry, there should be a pause. But yeah, so pretty much Yu is just given up on living because Mika is going to die, seemingly. So yeah, sorry about this pause. I don't know what's occurred, but something happened where it's just freezing up. But yeah. So pretty much he is seemingly wanting to die, so yeah, sorry. What has occurred, but can't really edit this. But yeah, the internet thing cut out, so go back to it. So sorry about this. Probably gonna be a long bit of silence till we get back to it. But yeah, Mika's definitely you can about doing, and now Mika is you has to just give on at this point. Is bit occurring. It seems that there's no reason to live anymore. Is kind of how we end. But yeah, real sorry. They're gonna be too kind of just rambling. But overall, pretty good chapter so far. You trying to rationalize everything, and Ashiramari telling more how you is like fundamentally broken in a way that like he laughs and cries and stuff, but it's like hollow as the shit because it's been upbringing. Essentially, he has like no self worth basically, so he feels worthless unless someone actually is there telling him that he is useful or needed and all that stuff. He just doesn't seem to get kind of bit of family he had dying is destroyed. Basically, it's what you go on. Yeah, like the one person he had a bond die or already died, and there's really nothing can do it because he has like used up too much blood. He's got like a torso and no legs left, and so he's just kind of self-destructing. Essentially, what happened or what he doesn't really mean what happened to Cruel because she showed up in the last chapter. Now she's just seemingly nowhere to be seen. Or she was like, sure, she was like actually right there. Because last chapter could have sworn she had just shown up right behind them, and Mika started having this whole thing happen. But yeah, so you was just now, whereas talking to him, kind of just talking to him pretty much, or going over stuff with him, being that he now has memories, so you now know that he used to be a human who has become a vampire and then a demon, or however that works. And so yeah, I'm back to it. So sorry about the like 5 minutes of just rambling and nothing being there. But yeah, so back to wherever we were. Yeah. So yeah, just internal kind of talk with you and the sheriff. So yeah, he says, okay then, kill me, I'm tired. And so sheriff takes a sword, puts it to his neck, and then he says, Shiramaru, I'm sorry. And then, or Yu says to Shiramaru, Shiramaru goes, and then he says, I'm sorry. And it's like, and then he says goodbye. And then he pulls the sword back, and then he says, I know this isn't something a demon should be saying, but let me tell you one more thing. Or one thing. Mika said something there at the end, and I think it's really about time you remembered what it was. And then he says, what? Mika said something. And then he thinks back, and yeah, Mika did say, don't worry, I'll keep you safe. And yeah. Then Shiramaru says, Mika loved you, he gave his life for you, In his final moments, he gave you a reason to keep living, but you're just gonna ignore that and go kill over and die, right? And then he's like, and then he starts screaming, he's like, no, damn it, no. And then Cher's like, life hurts, huh? Living always hurts. That's why humans have greed. It helps them find some reason, any reason, that's just worth it enough to cling to life. Got it, go open your eyes, look at the life you have, watch Mika die. Or, yeah, I kind of like this quote. The sheriff says that, pretty much says, look at the life you have, watch Mika die to give you a reason to live. Watch closely with your eyes wide open, got it? You empty, helpless little devil. And so, yeah, we go back to present, or outside, you have Mika kind of just floating up into the sky, looks over, sees you crying, and says, you don't cry. And then he's yelling, Mika, don't leave me, I don't want to be alone. He says, I can't, I just can't. So then we have everyone in the car, you see Shinoa and everyone kind of, or you see Shinoa and Mitsuba, something going on there, and he says, or Mika says, you'll be fine, I know you will. And then it's like, I love you, and then as Mika like explodes into the sky, or flies up in the sky. Mika goes up into the air, yells Mika, and then he explodes. And so, yeah, that was the chapter. So, pretty great chapter overall. Really feel bad for the whole Mika thing. But yeah, it was really great development for you, I would say, or learning more about you and kind of just this happening. But yeah, hope y'all enjoyed the review. If you did, / this video, or whatever you want to call this. Yeah, hope y'all enjoyed it. If you did, then make sure to leave a like on the video, comment down below in the comment section, subscribe for more, share it, all that stuff, and check out the links down below to stuff like my Twitter, my Twitch, and my Discord. All of which down there in the description and comment section. And yeah, I'll see y'all next time. So yeah, later.